Hey guys, Army Wife here. I'm going to go over how I do my whole wheat. I was getting ready to do a video on how I do bread. I guess we all do it a little different, and just thought I would share how I do it. Kind of get moving on some of these prepping videos, since that was my whole intention when I started the channel. Now, when I went to go make my bread, my wheat container, which is like an old antique ball jar, was empty. So I went to my pantry, which is my SHTF room, and I got out my Mylar bag of wheat. I took the oxygen absorbers out of it and I placed them in a Ziploc bag, and I filled up my container. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind up the rest of this. This is a hard red wheat. I'm going to grind up the rest of it into whole wheat flour to fill up my whole wheat flour canister. So how I do it is, this is 1/3 of a cup measuring cup, and I'm just measuring in 1 cup of, hopefully you guys can see that, measuring in 1 cup of whole wheat berries into my blender. And yes, I grind my wheat in my blender. So and actually I misspoke. I'm gonna grind up enough of this to fill up my flour, my whole wheat flour canister, which is right here, and it's already, when it's got flour all over because I've been baking. It's about 1/3 of the way full right now. So I'm gonna just grind up enough to fill that up, and then whatever's left is gonna go into this Ziploc bag with the original oxygen absorbers that came out of the Mylar, and it's gonna get sealed up. I'm going to push as much air out of it as I can. It's going to get sealed up, and I'm going to stick it in my cabinet until I'm ready to grind more flour. And then I will use the stuff that's in the canister first, because there's no oxygen absorber in it. I'll use the stuff that's in here first. Can you see that? I'll use the stuff that's in here first, in this container, and then when that's gone, then I'll go to my Ziploc bag with my leftover wheat berries in it that have the oxygen absorbers. Because these oxygen absorbers are so good. Even though they've been working, they weren't working very hard because the Mylar bags had the air sucked out of them. So let me see if you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. So I put in 1 cup of whole wheat berries into my blender. And this is going to be really, really loud. And I don't know how to pause and restart, so bear with me. Here we go. Plug your ears. When it stops moving and it starts to stick together, or not moving as well, I'll stop it and check it. It usually takes about a minute for it to become flour. So see how it stopped moving? It's not jumping around anymore. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but see how it's not jumping around anymore right before I stopped it? Okay, that's when it's starting to become flour. So I'm going to check it right now. Put you back on your little stool. See what I'm doing? Okay, so I'm going to take my handy dandy spatula and I'm just going to kind of go through here and go around the blades. And right now it is about the same as cornmeal. So it needs to go a little bit longer. Almost there. Let's stir it up. Take the back in, and just because down in the bottom it's already pretty much flour, so just kind of at the top, when it starts to stop moving, you just kind of got to go stir it back up again. But here we go. Alrighty, sorry for the noise, but we now have flour, and it is very nice, fine flour. So, if you're on a budget, go to the thrift store and look for a good quality blender. This is an Oster Professional Series. I got this for free, somebody gave it to me. And I really wanted to try to grind wheat, and I didn't have a wheat grinder. And so I have a food processor, and I thought, well, let me try it in the blender first, so if I ruin it, I ruin the free blender and not my food processor. So it amazingly worked out well, so I've never done anything different but this. So anyway, this is how I grind flour. Next video that's coming up is how I make bread. This is Army Wife signing out.